papers in official academic medical journals about implantation of microchips into pets and human beings, into human brains, for the purpose of mind control. Some of these papers were from the early 60s, which means that more than 30 years of such research has been going on. This is a topic very important in the field of ufology, with all this mind implantation by the little greys going on. And it has been my suspicion all along that many of these techniques have been in the arsenal of the government, and so one should look first of all into his own government and then into some aliens doing this massive implantation. The rumors are that from 1 in 40 all the way up to 1 in 10 from the United States population have been implanted.
Well, if you go into the history of this type of mind control by signal, by external control, you can go back as early as 1960 when Dr. Delgado was experimenting with implanted chips in the heads of bulls, and he proved in the ring in Spain, I think Barcelona, that a charging bull could be stopped in its tracks by flipping a switch on a little electronic control box and a radio transmitter, which affected this chip buried in the bull's head.
Like a radio control model.
Similar to a radio control model, except he was doing a very simple signal transmission, which caused the bull to turn aside, and it was set up in some manner, which made a very effective control of the bull. He lost his anger, or he was just directed to turn aside. It was publicly demonstrated. Now, that was only the beginning. Nobody has been able to find out exactly what Delgado did since then, but of course you have the spectacle of the CIA continuing, and as microchips were produced, you have had implants which have been found in people's heads by the proper high-definition radar, not radar, but X-ray systems, and also the MRW systems, or MNR. They can also find these chips. But you have more than one class. The initial class was probably developed by our government, possibly in conjunction with alien technology, and possibly strictly on our own. But then you have certain documentary films which the Japanese have produced, showing after interview of people and putting them through CAT scans, they can show implanted devices directly in the brain. They cannot figure out how they got there, and they know damn blessed it well they can never remove them, because it would kill the person to try and dig these things out of the brain.
This is why they're following me around, folks. Alright? These monsters, these possessed monsters, basically killed off the rest of these young children that they experimented on concerning these implants. I have these implants. They prevented my health care. The VA is knee-deep and complicit with murder also. We know that. And your pal Trump, he's the cover-up artist of the century. So just remember, shit rolls downhill. All right?